It's your boy Wizardatwill here. Hashtag walking with Wiz. Hashtag walking with Wiz. Alright, so this is the third day after my challenge. And on the back right here is the whiteboard. That is a good partial of my responsibility and the responsibility of the success of this challenge. And continuing to carry and move forward with this greatness and a better version of myself. So it's been dope doing the whole challenge and everything. And stay tuned. I have updates and some interviews and narrations to do with some edits. Yes, we're going to be doing some edits for you guys and having some good time. But this video, I just wanted to follow up on everybody and on to everybody and let them know that yesterday was a epic day where I clocked in at and I finally dropped my 40 pounds. It's been an amazing journey and I feel great. I don't feel drained. I don't feel exhausted or anything like that. I'm doing it the healthiest way as possible, and that's just eating better and not working out too crazy. You know what I mean? I'm not training for nothing, but I am training for my health. So that's the big deal with that. So this is the whiteboard right here, okay? And this is something that I spoke about. I'm not sure which video it was, but we'll dissect it later. Was being able to establish your success and also your program. This is what's going to help you get reprogrammed. This is what's going to help you get your structure and a routine that's going to complement your goals and your dreams. Now, I'm going to separate myself real quick and show you what's going on here with this whole whiteboard. On the top, we have a long-term goal, and that's getting placements, 10 of them at least. You know what I'm saying? And we're moving forward to that. Now, I broke this down in like this the long-term goal, but this is the 30-day goal right here. And then over there are other short-term goals within a week to 2 weeks, maybe a month, and they're very visual. I just submitted a couple tracks over there. I did some loops yesterday, and I'm about to do the 30 tracks to Audio Jungle because I just finished my 30-day challenge on not just with my health, but also making a beat a day and uploading it to Pond 5. So this is the breakdown right here. My 30-day breakdown, 1 beat a day, upload daily, and I did that. Then I did a 5-minute meditation, morning and night. This was so amazing to do right here. I'm telling you right now, if you're not readjusting and calibrating yourself and aligning yourself and finding balance, you need to do this. Now, over here, I crushed out all the X's, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then down here, I went with the countdown, 5 days left, but I started putting my X's over here because I didn't have the space, but then I said, all right, once I got down to the final countdown, this was 5 days left. Keep going, keep going. Beast mode is activated. You know, these are just things that I see. When it's just like right next to the door, like you can't go wrong here. And the studio is right here, so you can't go wrong over there as well. So when I'm sitting down, I'm looking at this board in every angle of this room. So here we went to push-ups, right? Now, again, a cardiac rehab facility, and the people that helped me told me to take it easy, and I did. I really took it easy. I started out with like 5 push-ups, 5 each, 5 sit-ups, 5 leg raises. Once I got comfortable, I moved it up to 10. Then I moved it up to 20, and then it was 1 set, and then 2 sets. And then I finally progressed it to where I was doing 3 sets of 20 on push-ups, sit-ups, leg raises. Pull-ups I'm still working on. Dips, I locked it down. Pull-ups is going to be my next challenge, but we locked it down and we progressed. So that was another part of this challenge right here. Next part of the challenge down in here right, is the morning read. That's 5 to 10 minutes morning read. And this is funny because I end up reading. I'm reading 2 books right now. This is great. I'm not much of a reader, but again, when you're training and getting yourself prepared to become a better version of self, you have to be able to train your internal, that mindset, calibrate that, because you can be physically in shape, but if you're not mentally in shape, then you're definitely going to fail and you're going to lose and you're going to be stuck into a loop of failure. And that cycle is not fun to break. Then I did the morning walk in the gym, and I did this every day, every single day. Now, apparently, the gym that was around here, they were doing some renovations and it was closed down. So it was cool. I walked every morning, and you guys saw that. I did a video. And then, of course, around 7:45, I'm getting ready for meds. I'm either getting out of the shower or I'm getting ready to take meds, jump in the shower, and then I'm plugging in for the day. Let's rock. You know what I'm saying? So from 9, after that, when I'm clocking in from 9 to 12 from lunch, I'm creating right now. I'm in Beatland. You won't even see me. See you. I'm locked in, and I either got the headphones on, I got a track ready, either getting mixed, and then exporting it and doing the edits for it. Boom. And then and then midday I go and do the lunch, and then after that I come back and either do another track or finish the track, mix it down and finish uploading, doing the metadata and stuff like that, and then start working on some samples for the next day. You see what I'm saying? I'm just getting a little bit decent with my samples, so I'm still learning that process. Shout outs to CMP Master Sample Class, man. You guys rock, man. I love you guys. CMP, you're a legend, man, and you're a very amazing person. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the training that you have provided me. So anybody out there who wants to get down on learning how to make their own samples, CMP Sample Class is where it's at. It's very, very worth the investment. And I will touch on that later and give a shout out and give my view on that. But yeah, so this is where we're at right here with this. And that's your whiteboard. Now, it doesn't have to be that big. It could be bigger, it could be smaller. It doesn't really matter. But I wanted to show you this because I am going to be erasing this, and then we're going to dive in to some other stuff on what you do after you completed your challenge. Now, understand, this is not my first challenge. It's not the first rodeo. And I am blessed and grateful to be able to have this internal grit and this motivation and inspiration to excel and to continue to strive on this amazing journey to be a better version of myself. It's beautiful. I love it. So sometimes in some days, yours won't be like this, okay? For you people out there, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, whoever you want to be addressing, he, she, he, who, ha, ha, whatever your freaking pronoun is, I don't care. Whoever you are, right, you're going to understand one thing. I'm experienced here with this challenge. I'm experienced on facing my adversities because I've done it through my life, and I'm an experienced marketer. This up there is something that I would advise someone to probably slim it down. But if you're capable of doing this and your mindset is caliber, then go ahead, dive right in, handle your business, write down what you need to do on a daily basis and complete it. There's no off days. There's no, okay, today's Sunday, I'm not going to do a video. If you do that, that's fine. That's up to you. It's cool. I get it. This is going to be a challenge. It's a challenge for a reason. It's the word challenge. Look it up. It's supposed to challenge you. And you're going to face them days where you're not going to want to do this, you know? I go back on day 4 where I was like, what the heck? No, I'm done, you know? And it was only day 4. But just understand, set yourself up for success and visualize it. Once you can visualize it, you start believing it, you start seeing it, and you start to excel, and you can see the visual progress. This is why I did check marks across stuff off and this and that, because it was a visual progress. Now, like I said, if you happen to miss a day, I will not miss another day in this thing again. 2, 3 strikes, you're out. See you. All right, start over, get going, and it's okay. It's okay to document your struggle. It's okay to document the things that you need work on. It is what it is. That's how you improve. So the problem is once you start missing this, you're gonna start creating that justification and convincing yourself that it's okay to take a day off and this and that. Fine. I'm not arguing with that. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing with it, but that's not what this is all about. This is not a day off. This is about really, really diving into your internal self being and coming out a better version of yourself. And there's no days off when you're trying to be that better version of yourself. Sorry, there's just not. So if you start taking days off, stop this and start slower. Okay, start maybe 1 week. See if you can go through the week without taking a day off. Do it like that, and maybe slim down your list. When I first started doing these challenges, my list was not like this. I put like, oh, drink 3 glasses of water, and then make sure you talk to 20 people a day for my downline or whatever, and then boom, 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 boom. That was it. And then do eBay listed or whatever, and that was it. And the workout, I was working out like automatically. It was like by nature, so it didn't have to go up here. You see what I'm saying? The reason why these things are up here is because I had to come back, reprogram myself, and not invent my routine, but reestablish myself with the routine that was existing already. So I don't think it's too crazy. That was the norm, whatever that was. I woke up and worked out and did music, but I wasn't structured enough. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't in a structured manner like this, where there was no days off. This was a 30-day challenge. Every single day I was out there and I was handling business out there, and then coming back in here and handling my business in here. And that's what you got to do. If you start stumbling and you're not ready for it, it's not failure. Just start all over again and just fine tune the things that are going to help you succeed. All right? So that's it. Stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more about this. I'm going to dive into my diet. I'm going to dive into the exercises. I'm going to dive into a lot of the stuff, the cardiac rehab facility, that the people that were working there that helped me out. I'm going to dive into a lot of stuff that they advised me to do, and I actually applied it and did it. And I think a lot of people need to hear that, because you have to understand that's their job. They specialize in rehabilitation. So I'm not going to go in there with a boxer's mindset and be like, all right, I'm ready to hit bags and I'm ready to jog and this, that. Nah, that's not, it's not going to happen. It won't happen. Or you're going to find yourself having more failure, and then I'm going to probably be having another heart attack. So it was a very, very therapeutic time for me to just reacquaint myself and readjust myself and put the ego away and really just take care of the health and understand that I need to be open-minded. I need to put my stuff that I know away right now, because that's not where I'm at. I'm in a whole different part of my life, and that's, I need to rehabilitate my heart. So I got to listen to the people that have the expertise on this and the experience on it. Hello. And it was interesting. I saw a lot of people come through the facility, and some listened and some didn't. And it's just like, hopefully someone out there that is going through this process and understands what's going on will eventually maybe run into this video, and it will help you understand that it doesn't matter if you was a boxer, a basketball player, or whatever. It doesn't even matter. MMA, whatever. It just doesn't matter. When you step into this next chapter of your life, you have to remove yourself. You have to remove that ego. You have to remove your knowledge base and say, I need my help and I need my assistance, and I have to listen to these people. I have to accept and acknowledge what they're providing me, because this is valuable, very valuable information that is not just something you can go buy. This is valuable information to live my life and live it the best as possible. So of course I'm going to listen to the people that are experienced and it's their job. Like, hello. Like, there was, I'm not going to call names and I'm not shedding no bad blood, but I've heard a couple conversations in there, man. People didn't want to step on the scale because they go home, they stuff their face, this, that, and they're doing like the total opposite of what they are supposed to be doing. It took me 1 week to make my adjustments because the first week I went in there, I was gun ho, boom, boom, and they were telling me we don't really do the resistant thing. We need duration. We need time. This. I said, okay. So I had to change what I was doing and what they were looking for to do. And because I did that, I'm here today. And I'm here right now. So if you're one of those people out there, it doesn't matter what cardiac rehab you're going to, I happen to go to the best one. So yeah. And I'll do a video about that. But if you're going through this, I know it's challenging, and I know it's a shocking thing. I'm still shocked when I start actually dissecting. Like, I had a heart attack, but I was in the gym. I felt good. Everything was good. But again, when you have a torn artery, it don't matter what you was doing. Like, it don't matter how healthy you are. You know what I mean? That torn artery ended up catching up and causing the issue to happen. And it wasn't that I was destroying my body and abusing it, because apparently when they went in, they didn't see anything wrong with the other arteries. So I'm blessed for that, and I'm grateful for that. And it's a good feeling to just move forward from here on. So if you're going through that process, whether it's, rehabilitating your heart or just rehabilitating anything in your internal self or external or mental or whatever, then I'm here to tell you can do it. And I hope you can come back to this part of the video or the section and just understand that I did it. And if I could do it, you can. If you can understand this process and start enjoying it and start humbleizing yourself and be more open-minded, you're going to see the success and you're going to feel amazing. That success is so, it's so dope. It's hard to explain, I shed tears when I graduated. I was just like, heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, it's time. This is the next chapter of my life, and I have to prepare myself in a different way. And I had great people to help me do that, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm blessed and honored for them. Yeah, man, the list can go on. All right? So just wanted to show you the board because it will be getting erased, and I will be diving into the next stage on after you complete this challenge and you face things, and you're going to feel better. You're definitely going to feel better. It's kind of funny, the last 2.5 to 3 days, I've still been waking up the same time, ready to rock, There was actually one day I went to bed a little later because it was the first day I finished the challenge. I was so excited. I stayed up. I worked on some samples. I worked on some training, and then I worked on some music, and I was just amped up, man. And it was like 2, 3 in the morning. I was like, oh, I got to go to bed. The next day it hit me, and I felt it because I was like, all right, But now it's time to get back on track to where I left off. I don't want to exist in my past, and I don't want to exist in a past routine or habit. So it was good. It's great to take the time off, but now I strap back in, and now I prepared to the next chapter of this journey, and that's continuous progressing on with my health, with my music, and with life in general, and the better version of myself. As of today, like I told you guys the other day, I got accepted to a sync license library, and now today I've gotten a batch where I got to submit to a new sync license library, which is so dope. I feel good about that. No promises, no nothing, but it feels good to be in a position to say, all right, I just submitted to another sync license library, because it wasn't too long ago I wasn't doing that. My music wasn't even close to ready, and I'm fair with that. I can be honest. I have some dope tracks and I have some horrible tracks. But for TV and television, I definitely wasn't ready. I wasn't, and that's going to be a whole nother video too. But now I'm getting closer. I'm improving, And I can't say I'm ready and I can't say I'm not ready. I'm improving and I'm getting closer to becoming more ready. And this is the process you have to do in order to know. What you don't know, you just don't know, and what you don't do, you don't even exist in it. So you have to do it to learn and experience and create that experience. And once you create that experience, you create the know. And once you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird, right? Yeah. All right, cool. But it makes sense. It makes sense. If you don't know how to structure your music, you just don't know. But when you do know, okay, now you do. Plain and simple. I know. I know. So, structuring the music and just being able to prepare it and have it submit and then just say, okay, move on. These are the things that I've been learning and applying, and it feels great to be in it this year like that, you know? And the journey will continue until you guys see me jumping up and down, screaming all over every social media platform. I got my first placement. Because it's happening. It's happening. Trust me. It's like eBay. When I told you guys I was going to take over eBay and handle business, I did. And I helped so many individuals do the same and earn an income, whether it was to add to their income or whatever. I did it. So you already know who I am. And I already know who I am. But the problem is that you guys haven't seen the better version of me. And I just started seeing it. So get ready.